Hello, and welcome back to Silksong, where my PC just crashed and cut off the first, 14 minutes or so of what I did. Not too much. So I'll just briefly cover that. After coming back in, I went down to, I think it's Eva, in the Weave Nest down here. I had a chat to her after spending some of my, memory lockets on my crests. So all of these now have all of our slots unlocked. And having gone back to talk to her, we now have an additional blue slot as well as an additional yellow to just use on whatever. So that's pretty fun. We've also, come down into the deep docks because I want to try and use a spell down here. And having had a little brief look online just to make sure I was in the rough idea of how you used like this, because I thought you had to use ornate keys and whatnot. I thought, I'll look it up, make sure I've got the right idea. Apparently, I need to talk to this guy. So your sorrows, miss. Steam does wonders for mindset still, or shell gone still. And these little ones hot enough already. Mine is a shell more resilient than most. The challenge out of Murder seems a unique sort of man. Aye, well, this is far than this. Madness is catching. I'd say this year is the smallest form of it. Ah, can you feel it yet? All your troubles dripping away. All we need is him not to be in here, I think. We're gonna make our way back. I have a lot of stuff you've never seen. What do you mean in the kind of charm menu? Or just where in particular do you mean? Because I've definitely got quite a few little tools. I think all of them are called. I'm pretty sure every single one is a tool. But yeah, I've definitely got quite a few things. If there's anything that catches your eye, I can help you find them on your Wound game if you want. I'd be happy to lend a hand. Yeah, I want to make my way down there through the diving bell. However, it seems it's not wanting to let me do that. So I need this guy to go back up. He doesn't seem to be wanting to go back up. Want some music though? The work endures. They're far from everlasting. Cool, that's all well and good. We'll come back to him in a while. I don't think we're able to get through that diving bell just yet, assuming he stays there. I will very briefly, poke my head in here. It's like, I think we had been in here, but I hadn't properly, looked through the area. Also, that Wanderer crest being able to attack quicker is quite nice. Yeah, I'll leave him alone, don't worry, Secker. I'll leave him be, I've got other stuff I want to do anyway. So that is all good. There's another thing I want, which is the ornate lock on... not there. I want to go a level up. There's an ornate lock in the White Ward area. Which, again, I had assumed... yeah, it's an ornate lock. You want an ornate key, similar to the first game. That is not the case. It's not how it works. Instead, they've very, very carefully hidden away the key that you need. So I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna be honest, that's something I wouldn't have figured out if I hadn't looked it up, and it's quite annoying that I wouldn't have figured it out. So yeah, if I make my way down here, we want to go to White Ward, which means we want the Grand Belly. And then we want to take one of the left. Yeah, from here, it should be this side. Do you not like Cursola? I'm sorry, Secker. I don't think I can make Cursola go away from the Pokemon catching thing. But, I don't know. Good luck. Good luck indeed. Yeah, we want to go to White Ward. We don't care about them. What we care about is down here. Then make my way over. We will have another bench, so I'm not particularly concerned. Also, that Wanderer Crest of how fast it attacks. Now we've got extra range. This is amazing. I'm really liking that. There we go. Listen, Pokemon, Heart Gold. You finished a Cursola, it wouldn't get inside of a ball. You know what? Yeah, fair. That is a reason to dislike Cursola. Yeah, this bit I'm about to do here, Secker. This is something I looked up. So, it's not like anything all that spoilery, but if you don't want to know it, then avert your eyes for, not long. Like, basically, you know how this game likes its hidden paths? And it likes hidden stuff. This is an important one. It's all the way up here. You just need to go in. You can just do this. And there you go. You've got an entire new key. How exciting. I don't know what entirely I'm going to come across. I've only looked up how you get to the key. So I don't know what I'm going to actually find at all. Also, the store here is different. With White Ward, while song may be sung, none may falter. I mean, I'd found this before. So I'd just not go the other way. That's annoying. Use Cursola to complete Pokedex, only spawns in beach cities. How did I get here? So, have a look at the map. This bit here, there's a crossroads. If I go down, you'll see it a lot better. You know these guys out in White Ward? Yeah, that's by them. You go up this way, and then there's a passage up here, which then takes you up, and then can take you out over here, where there is a lever you need to pull. Last time I came through here, I wouldn't have had the ability to pull that lever. And I completely forgot this area up here existed. So, that just kind of sucks for me, I guess. So I wouldn't have found that if I hadn't looked it up. Yeah, there is a hoop you need to pull. That's all you need. That's all you need. And if you do that, it's pretty good for you, honestly. Yeah, first time I found the secret, I did not have the hook thing. So, I didn't ever think of going back up there. I'd forgotten that had anything up there for me. Which is a bit annoying. But, oh well. Oh well. From here, though, I just make my way up. We do actually want the lift this time. Any minute now. There we go. And yeah, this key is what lets you access an additional boss. A boss who I don't know what they give you. I don't know if it's worth it. But I know there's a boss. Well, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to hit it while I was outside, ideally. I don't think my abilities are long enough. Can I hit it from here using my tool? No, I don't want this. There's something under this lift, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to change my crest quick. I don't know if I've been under this lift. But it looks like there is something. Give me a moment. This is gonna annoy me if I don't test it. Go over to the Reaper crest. We're only using it briefly, and then I'm gonna go back to a Wanderer. Because I do think the attack speed's worth it. Is it not willing to? I think you might be right. It might not be willing to let you do that. I mean... maybe? I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. I've not been under the lift, I know that much. I don't entirely believe I can. But I'll give it a test. Because I know you can on lifts with levers like this. You just need to hit the lever to start. It's not that you need to be inside. No. That doesn't work. The only other way it could work is if you could make your way up from the underworks. But you can't. So, oh well. Oh well. Anyway, regardless, what we're after is over here. Where I now have a key. A key that was a right pain to find. But we now have a way down. Which, rather spooky way down, I'll be honest. There's something shifting underneath. It's just a bunch of these guys, possibly. There goes one. This guy's popping up over here. A few of them. What the F is this one with the long neck? He's new. Is this all we've got down here? This feels like a boss. He's quite big, yeah. There we go. That's what I was expecting. You need to hit him in the side as well. He doesn't accept being hit elsewhere. Let's quickly get a heal. There we go. Just use the gun. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Got a phase transition? What was that? Okay, summoned more friends. That's fine. It's entirely fine. But it could be worse. Let's get a heal. There we go. Where does he come up? Does he? No, he's launching things. Okay. These things are a bit spooky. Okay. Just hit me a second time, that's a bit annoying. Okay, get a heal. Getting good damage. I mean, it might be a reference, not one that I'm recognising because I've not played Undertale. And get a quick heal. There we go. A whole bunch of spears popping up out of the ground isn't nice. Spears aren't meant to do that. Okay, he popped out of the ground. I was looking at the spears. Okay. Slightly difficult boss. Doesn't seem too bad. But does fill on the map very slightly. I think possibly I'll be quicker doing this. Where is the way up? Not there. No, I'm quicker just doing this. This boss that throws spears at you like that. Ah, fair. I'd be willing to believe it. Okay, we need to call the lift back up in order to get back down there. That's a little annoying. Okay. Sure. Sure, I can do that. Also thinking for this guy. He doesn't seem particularly strong in terms of, like, moving about and avoiding things. So I'm going to try this ability. This should be a rather powerful ability against him, I think. If I just have a run, down the hole I go. Assuming we need to beat his little enemies to pop out of the ground first. Yeah. There goes one. Okay, there goes another. There goes both of them. Good stuff. And then we just need this guy to pop out. And we actually get some light when he pops out. Get an expanded radius. Yeah, I've got a plan for this guy. This time, now that I know what he does, I've got a plan. Which is to do this. And it might work. If I can land it, that might work. It's a tough ability to pull off because it's not an immediate firing one. I might just go for the sword attacks, honestly. Might just be better. Sword attacks do not seem bad at all. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with those. Not sword, needle attacks. Sorry. Same thing, you know what I'm on about. But still. I need to make sure I use the correct wording. Is this spears now? This is the spears, yeah. Okay. We're doing fine. This guy is hopefully doing less fine than I am. I can just use gun on him, which the gun does seem pretty effective, but I don't think it's as effective as just hitting him a bunch. What's he doing? Okay, I'm fine. I've got a heal. Then we just wait. Hit him a bunch. There we go, good stuff. Yeah, guns are usually effective, yeah. Like, they do a pretty good job, typically. I've also got a pretty good weapon, however. Although I did just upgrade my tool. Like, my tool crafting kit means I've got better tools for damage, potentially. Okay, run up to the top. We want to wait until the spears are done doing their thing. And then I can heal. Hopefully I could have healed. I didn't. Oh well. We're fine. It's still fine. I'm not dead yet. This bit worries me. But we're alive. Okay, I've got a heal. Let's quickly do that. He's summoning a bunch of spears. Okay, I'm alive. Got another heal I can do, so just wait for the spears to finish. Hide up here. Try to just hit him there. It didn't quite work out. And there we go. We got him. I think that was a pretty good boss fight, that. I enjoyed that. I mean, yeah, the most annoying thing about stuff doing 2 damage is the fact it makes bosses who would otherwise feel climactic because they do 2 damage feel a lot less climactic. Because in the first game, yeah, most bosses didn't do more than 1 damage until mid to late game. But you've got early game bosses in this who do. It just makes the later ones feel less important, you know? I should have read that. Text went by quite fast. Ah well. Raise them up, says the message. Don't know what I'm raising. But I got something cool. They're ours, bound forever. Okay. I really feel that first message would have been important. Ah well. There we go. I now have a way out. What's that done for me? Is that just lore? It didn't seem to give me an ability, did it? I've got a SAM cylinder. Okay, that's somewhat worth it. I don't know what I got for doing that, I'll be honest. I've found my way down here. That is my reward. Where am I? I don't know, but I found more stuff. Memory locket. I can break a big light. What? What was that for? Oh, that's... Okay, I know where that is. That's a bench area. That's a... Does that just open like a really terrible shortcut? Is that all this is done? I mean, that seemed important potentially, but that's just the other side of the confession booth, I think. Which I have now broken, so I'm gonna see. Does that still do anything if I go interact? I can spend a little bit of money on the confession booth. Just have a way to get under the lift. Yeah, now I can go down here and go back up. You've got a point. Speak, confession. You sin cleanse, return work begin. Barloom never forgiven. I think that was different to what it had been the first time. Yeah, now that I can go up here. Okay, I can go up. It is really hard to tell there's a passage there. Really? Okay. I could now use this to get back, right? Like, I'm just gonna double check. No, the ceiling's closed off. Damn. Leave elevator top. Okay. While it's coming up, if I'm fast enough, I can get to the wall hole. Yeah, that makes sense. I might give that a shot. I don't know if there's anything under, but I want to have a look. I want to have a look. Anyway, that's a bench room. I know how to get out of here. That's fine. I just have to go this way. You need to be careful jumping into stuff on the ceiling as well. This is fine. Okay. Nothing equipped that makes you regen 2 silk? Not currently, no. What are you wondering? Does it look like I had been regenerating extra, or no? Because if I'm using harpoon stuff, it is worth it. I think I got more silk regen. That would make sense, yes. Yes, I can believe that makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, because that was a bunch of strings that I picked up from fighting it. In which case, yeah, no, that adds up. From up here, so I'll double check. There was a secret bit up here. that never led anywhere. It continues to not lead anywhere. Okay. Fair enough. Sure. Sure. Why not? I don't know what that's all about. That's always confused me. I say always. I've been in there like twice. It's just a weird that there's stuff there hidden and then doesn't lead to anything. Heating up him quickly just to take his pocket money. There we go. There we are. Is this not where I want to be? No, I want to be higher up. Yes, that's what I want. Let's make my way up to... Where is this exactly? I'm gonna go this way, then up from this side, I think. Yeah, this seems correct. I was confused there for a moment. I figured out where I was going. Okay, more silk regen. I think you're on to that, so okay. I think that sounds correct. Next place to go, Memoriam. There is almost definitely a way through from here. I've checked the 2 other sides, and you can't get in. 4 hours in Act 2 hasn't ended yet. Yeah, no, I've still got more to do. I've still got quite a bit more to do. Good to see you, Jack. Good to see you. For now, I want to go down to this bench. So I'm going to be doing some exploring. No, that's not bench. Bench is higher up. I mean, I am purposefully avoiding the main objective. You are right, Seeker. That is something to consider. So I'm not exactly going out of my way to do the main objective. I'm having fun doing literally everything other than the main objective currently. And also just murdering innocent creatures. That's always good fun, you know? Yeah, there's something hidden somewhere. I don't know what. It's that. That's what's hidden. Okay. I can track that to go up. Cool. That's useful. Yeah, because I want to figure out how you get into, like, the area above Mile Water. Because there's something up here. I want to know how you get to it. That's all. I believe I have now found how you get to it. I don't actually know what I'm tracking. In a big moth. Hello. What I can do is, if I do this. Never mind, you hit me while I was doing it. What a menace. That takes all of your silk if I hit you while you're doing that attack. That's a shame. I wouldn't have done it if I'd known that. Okay, try and beat up these guys. Just want my silk back at this point. There we go. Turn over here. Get a heal in. But I don't need to beat these guys up. Just give me... Never mind, I do need to. This is where the merchant went. Okay. Beat up the moths. This is fine. There's one way up above who refuses to come down. Okay, he's steadily reducing his height. I'll get him. There we go. The courier is safe now. Oh well, if isn't my very own shadow. Clever little red cloak. Still following me around trying to pinch away some of the goodies I sniff out. You mistake my intent, man. Somewhat ungenerously. Pilgrims of the settlement below were worried by your long absence. And it was on their behalf and I tracked you again. Is that so? What a worrying bunch of busybodies they are. I'm still able to fend for myself. And yet, perhaps 'tis a warm thing that I remain in their thoughts, so I'd expected that. I can't deny that you too have done me a good turn once more. That awful flock almost had me, truth be told. I still have to wonder at your intentions, dear one, but bless you, all the same. Now, why don't you hurry back to the shrine and let them all know what a good job you've done. Maybe a few more goodies to gather up on my way back. I don't think I need you lingering around in the meantime. Blessings and farewell. A pretty brittle skill gauntlet in the high halls. Okay. What the hell's the high halls? You mean up here? Is there a gauntlet I missed? I know there's that thing all the way up at the top. It was a real pain to get. I'm assuming that might be what you mean. Shard bundle. There's also a way up. Oh. Is this what I'm looking for? Left of the bench. Left of the bench? What, this? Oh, this bit. Ah, yeah. No, fair enough. Fair enough. Something I can recommend, which you might miss. Go to this area. It's worth doing this little bit of the map. If you haven't, I won't tell you why. If you have, you know why. It's just a very, very good bit of the map. Is all I will say. It's almost definitely going to help you. The putrefied docks is where I've ended up. Okay. Something tells me this is going to have more of those maggots, isn't it? Don't like those maggots. You got that? Hell yes. Yeah, it's 100% worth getting if you haven't, Jack. Okay, so get to this. That gets me over here to you. Hello, friend, who's not really much of a friend. I'm gonna leave you be because I don't have to fight you. Also gonna get caught by this because I think it briefly refreshes my dash and whatnot. I'm going along the top for now. I'm getting the view because I see that other guy just up ahead. There we go. The guy's smaller than the other one, I think, right? I don't know. Not sure what it is, but you're pretty sure you explored. If you have, it is a pale oil. Lets you upgrade your weapon. Because there is, as far as I'm aware, more than 2 pale oils, but I have found 2 of them. What do you mean this is more disgusting than London? This is just like the good part of London. The bile water is the other bit. I don't know what you're on about, Secker. Bile water is just regular London. Like this is the nice place of London. This is like your I don't entirely know. This would be like your Thames front properties and whatnot. Found this place less fenced with bile water? I mean, immediately it seems it, because there's actually ground to stand on, which doesn't want you dead. The majority of the platforms in bile water just don't want you being there actively. Which is not fun. Get rid of him. Steadily making my way down. That's not like a hidey hole to go in. No. Okay. What on earth was that sound? Did I do like a crit? What? I'm confused. What? Why does it make a high-pitched sound there? Can you crit people in this game? I hadn't thought you could. But they died in fewer hits than expected. Okay, I don't think there's anything up there. I'm kind of hoping to have a look. There is something up here. See? Perfect. I knew like one of these guys grab me would help. Map of putrefied docks. Hell yeah. Wonder Crest is a hidden crit chance. Okay, that is especially nice. Also, can I not go like through that wall? I guess not. But we've got a map. I like maps. Maps are good. Beat this guy up. So I just need to make my way down now. There we go. And we still can't open that gate. Meaning there isn't a connection. As far as I can tell. I think that's that guy beaten up there. Lovely stuff. Hidden crit chance. Good. Yeah, this... I don't know if it connects. It looks like it might through there. But it doesn't properly connect. We're going to go sit at the bench. Just make absolutely certain. If I go check my map, it'll tell me if there's a connection I've missed. Okay, that guy helps me get up slightly. Yeah, bile water is essentially like the runoff from this place. And... okay. So the area I went in doesn't connect itself. But there looks to be a connection further down. So if I go down here, just keep an eye out for any breakable walls. There we go. Now it connects. That's what I was looking for. Because that is now my fast connection all the way down to everyone's least favourite place below me. Lovely. However, you can only get there if you've gotten through bile water already, because bile water opens up that shortcut. Still though, another way to get to the apostate key. So that's good. This room looks like there is a passage up top somewhere. Let's just try and go along the top for now. Not immediately seeing the passage. Okay, I don't want to go to bile water. Why not? It's a lovely place. You will hate it here. Yeah, nah. I don't think there's anything integral to the game. If you can get the apostate key through this area, then I don't know if there's even anything all that important there. The only thing I can think of is like the stone with the soul inside of it that I got. Still don't know what it's used for. But this thing. I don't know what that does. All I know is it apparently belongs to some guy's friend from the Songclave. What's it called? The Citadel kind of settlement, I guess you'd call it. There's 100% an area I've missed. Could I go up? There isn't an up to go, is there? I don't know. I don't know. Is that up there? Okay, that's where I'm aiming for. Got it. How would I do that? With difficulty, I would imagine. That guy's not taking me up. That's not what I was after. Him. I'm going to go to the far right first. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I will go to the right in that case. Just keeping an eye out as I go along. Doesn't look like there's... Never mind, there is immediately a way to go where I want to go. I'm gonna not lie. I'm going this way now. This now gets me to where I want. I'm being eaten. That's not good. Try not to get eaten, it is bad for your health. Wait, what's this? I kind of just jumped into the wall because I saw a little nook. There's actually something here. Anything good? God damn, it's never one of those guys. They're a pain. It's a shortcut, is what I've opened up. Cool. I'm down for a shortcut. There we go. Still not infected by any muck maggots, so I'm quite happy. That guy refreshes my jump. Missed the shortcut. I mean, it seems pretty good. I don't know quite how badly I'll need a shortcut. Got this. A Reef of Purity. Repels muck maggots. Huh. Okay, yeah, get that before Bile Water Seeker, if you can. That seems like a good idea. That is, yeah, definitely going to be worth having. Nothing below me. God damn, people getting in the middle of my platforming. I missed a big thing. Okay, I can go back. That's fine. I'm assuming there might be something in the water in that case. In which case I'll go back once I find the bench. Also, that's not anything up there, is it? No. I feel like the plant thing carry me up. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to get into the habit of that for this area. So it seems those things hide stuff. Over here... What's this? Like a salt flat? I can play music at this. Sisters, spiders, watch these waters flow, cleansing, binding as silk from shell, memories of our kingdom calm. The master and his caravan sought for caves offering space and safety. This calm lake and shore may prove suitable. Wait, we're gonna move in over here. Okay. That would be interesting. So I found what they want, which is quite nice. Can I go up there? That feels like I can go up that shaft of light moment, but apparently not. Can break that? Gets me some shards, is that what we wanted? Yeah, the flea's moving to London. It makes sense. It does. It doesn't. Oh, craft metal. Oh, that was worth it. That was entirely worth it. I need to find one more piece, and I think it's in the shop of a courier I saved on my way. Oh, it's going to be glorious. Okay, that didn't have anything secret hidden. This is a massive cave, though. Some secret craft metal I might have missed. Which area? So I've been pretty decent at finding a craft metal. You're actually just thinking of the fleas. But the fleas just want to be your friends, Seeker. They just want you to save their children. You know? Like any good friend wants you to. Okay, making my way through. I'm not being particularly careful. I don't know if that's apparent or not. Let's try not to get eaten. Never mind. They're eating me. Alright. I just gun this guy. He's in like the most annoying of spots. How was I supposed to make that jump? Super well hidden in the Wisp Thicket. I explored Wisp Thicket quite well is the thing. I mean, there's up here. Is that what you meant? I'm assuming it's this. Because I'm nearly certain that that is the route you take. Like, you need to have this shortcut available in order to get the courier rasher. You're right, I should have used the harpoon secret. You're correct there. Yeah, not this one, right? I don't need him to take me. In which case, drop down here. Oh. Oh, okay. They'll eat anything that goes past. Oh, where's my silk? Down here? That's not where I died. No, I died further up. Damn them. Trying to fool me. I know where I died. Get him to retract. Make my way over. This guy is still a pain, but I can't really get rid of him ahead of time. Try not to just jump into spikes. That's generally not good. Be up here. Okay, now I can see what you need to do here. This is going to be a bit of a nuisance, but I can do this. But I need to chain between these guys. Yeah, because I can't hang on to that wall. Oh, this is awful. I mean, being able to claw straight through the vines sounds very useful. I will keep that in mind. I'll not lie, I will likely forget about it. Okay. Continue trying to be careful. There we go. This is not a fun parkour area, it's not even parkour. Okay. Yeah, it's because it counts as an attack that you can go through them. To make some retract the line. That makes sense. But what does this get me? There's a man. Or woman. Or something in between. What are you? You're a flea by the looks of it. Bug, not a flea. Unless you bother me. This spot is mine. Bare fought and earned. I won't stay long, madam. Nor would I contest your right to this cave. I've encountered several of your fellow fleas united in the caravan. Perhaps you consider joining with them.
Fine.
Yours seems a hardy hide. I fear alone they lack the strength to survive long in this land. Caravan? Grr, felt it in my fur. Time for change. Caravan is close within my task. These lands may near be complete. Now, grr, much talk I gave. You must leave. Meet again in caravan, amongst good fellows. There I share my learnings of fleas and farland. Till then, rest I need. Off, bug. Okay. So that gets me a new flea. Can you speak anymore? Still here, bug, not flea. Is rest I need before I leave for caravan, not chat. You feel trouble type. Make my shell tense. I'll take my leave, madam. Stay strong on your own journey. May we meet again at the caravan amongst your fellows. Okay, that's not anything more. You want music, fool? Lost fleas, none can hide. Lost lands. Sniffed, sensed. Okay. Well, is that all for this area? I got craft metal. Got the place for the fleas to go. I feel that's all. Don't think I've missed anything according to that. What's a good song? You're right. Look, these bugs in this game are multi-talented, you know? They all have amazing vocal ranges. Some are just more amazing than others. Okay, heading up here. We're gonna tell the flea caravan where to go. Let's just to check, there wasn't anything like further up. I don't think there is. Having this double jump is lovely. Yeah, we've got all sorts of people. This is seeming incredibly full. Hello, miss. Your greetings again, large flea. Amongst all of your troop, I had little doubt you would survive to reach this caravan. You tell me now of a task that saw you so far apart from your fellows, and so fearsome in form. Our bug not flea. Mine is to track, by trail and smell and senses sharp. Find our friend fleas, our young most of most. To bring them together and grow them strong. If you've sensed the location of other lost fleas, share them with me. I may be able to send them safe to the caravan. My learnings. Not free for you, bug not flea. Rosaries, give bows, I shall say of what I have sensed. Work like mine, much long and hard. For that, I deserve some riches held. And okay. You'll tell me of stuff I've missed on the map. I mean... Mount Faye's cheapest, so I can get this as well as one of the other ones. I think Citadel? I've marked your map, bug. See the learnings of fleas lost across the land. You're as brave as told by fellow fleas. Seek them. Save them for caravan home. And that's that done. Okay, there's a flea there. I think I've got all the ones in the Citadel, so I feel a little cheated because there's not any on this map. Unless that counts as one. That would be up here. I never found a way up. Okay. And aside from that, we have Bonelands? Where's Bonelands? What? I mean, I'm gonna use this because I want to buy the last of the flea maps, right? Mark your mark, bug. Yep. All well and good. Where is that marked? Oh, that's like... That's a lot of area. Okay. Fair enough. He's got a few fleas to grab down at the bottom. We've got most of them, though. Like, considering marking all of those has shown me, like, 5 fleas, is that? Like, I'm pretty proud of myself. We've gotten most of these. Anyway, yeah, I found a good cave for you, man. Flea Master, if your trip is still prepared to travel, I've discovered a cave beyond the Citadel, at the edge of some ancient aqueducts. That place may well suit your needs for safety. Trek would be long, but once reached, you'll find a sandy shore free of predators, beside a wide, clear lake. This is as peaceful a place as I've seen throughout these fraught lands. It must be. Our destination has at last been set. Our journey can continue. True friend of fleas, Yarmis Hornet. That place shall welcome us, no doubt. I'll be joining for this new journey? Yeah, why not? Marvellous! We fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now, our new home is calling, we must travel. Hell yeah. We get one last journey with all of the fleas. This is quite crowded. I mean, you have to travel with them, it'd be rude not to. What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet. Safe, apart from the dark, and death of lands beside. A place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end, for in Farland there could be no finer place to set. What location suits Flea Master? It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most bugs of Farland may seem destined for far bleaker fates. Indeed, a hopeful future awaits, and only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate our arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. Learning to sew. Little fleas have been gathering materials for me. I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch. Make your travels just a little easier. A trifling favour, much less than you deserve, but still, I hope it meets your satisfaction. And it's now Fleatopia up in the corner. That's good. You got any more maps now we made it up here? Give me no more? No, okay. I've missed 5 fleas that have been around the map. That is impressive. I also think that, yeah, that's my tool and crafting kit. Now finally fully upgraded. Long last, have our flea roamings ended. Every sandy grain and stinky squelchy maggot was worth to endure. Claims such a home. It's time for rest and celebrate, and none have earned such more than you, Miss Hornet. Raise your flask and drink most heartily with us. Do you want music, fleas? They're enjoying the music. How about a big one in the back? Fleas together, something ever, rejoice, remember those... Okay, that's a lot of words he's speaking. Welcome back, my fierce one, Deshna. I'm sure your travels have wearied you. And yeah, get to use your carriage. I'm gonna get some silk. Hope he doesn't come spying on me again. If he does, he's getting hit. Now we seem fine. But yeah, with one more craft metal, I'm wondering where I want to go with it. I think I'm gonna do the one I need to actually walk for first. It should be up there. I think then I'm gonna try and do the Lost Fleas. Because I've pretty much got all of the fleas at this point. Like, I can't just leave the last few now that I know where they are. I do need to make my way out of here, though. I'm actually thinking the top path, weirdly, might be safer. Yeah, that guy, while they distract the enemy, I can just go over here. Lovely. I then want to drop down, I believe, for this segment. There we go. We've got one small path I do want to investigate. Which... Never mind. It doesn't seem to lead to anything. We're all good. Through here, what's my quickest way out now? Probably just not there, but up. Because I can climb up here, can't I? Yeah. There we go. Taking some damage, and I'm not being particularly careful with it. But we do have a bench here, so we are fine. Now, where are we going? Okay, I do want to find that flea, probably. I want to find a way into the area up here, because I think that'll lead me down, rather than getting there from below. So I've searched from below, and I feel there could be a passage I've missed. There's certainly not any obvious passages. So I want to take the low road going through here. Which, sadly, I think means going through the maggots, doesn't it? Okay, maggots it is. Help it slightly. really didn't do much for me. Being moderately careful. Not being like the most careful. I'm being moderately safe. Alright? So that counts well enough. Make our way through here. We're wanting to keep an eye on the ground below. It doesn't look like there's a way through down below, does it? So that's me at the edge of that big water area. Which makes me think there's a way down. This doesn't feel like there's a way down here. You know, that certainly does not feel like a way down exists. How do you get to that fleet? I mean, I guess there could be a hidden way up around there. I do kind of want to go back that way anyway. I wonder, if I fly on over this way, it's not going to get me anything, is it? Doesn't feel like it, no. And there wasn't anything hidden, like, down this bit, no. Can't break that, so I'm gonna say, yeah, not anything hidden. So there's some kind of way to get to that flute that I've not come across. Maybe a shortcut from the room where I fed the spider thing? You mean from here? It didn't feel like there was, but maybe. Like, I could see that making sense. It's a good suggestion. I think, try going to the vaults first. Because I do have something to hand in over there anyway. Just rest on the bench. Make sure I'm setting checkpoints on my way in case I do something stupid. Which, I'll be honest, is somewhat likely. Let's make my way over these guys. Got hit once. That's alright. Want down. I want to sit here. You still tending to people? Yep, nothing new there. You got anything new? This doesn't seem like anything new. No. Okay. You? What do you have? It's a good deed you did above, dear one. Saving me from those from them screeching flocks. Not seen the like of it in a long, long time. I've returned with all sorts of new goodies too. Let's see if anything I've scavenged will fit your fancy. She now has spider strings. Hold this while making music and you'll soon hear its function. Amplifies song, sends out full and bright. Ideal if you're ever planning on performing for a crowd. Okay, I do quite want that. It doesn't sound useful, but I want it. And craft metal. I do want this as well. I quite badly want that. But I'll be honest, those strings seem more interesting. That's not what I was wanting. I was wanting to have a check. Okay, so fallen, and we want to kind of hold to the right. Surely does have a lot, yeah. There's not anything there. There's, yeah, roof above, so not anything up above. I mean, the reward is being able to give more money to her, right? Like, that's the real reward, Seko. Okay, there's not going to be anything up there, is there? Because there's a guy literally walking around. Anything here hidden? In the ceilings? Got him. he is hidden, but he's not what I was looking for. Anything here? No, this was just a silk eater I came across, it wasn't it? Okay, so that's not on that chamber. Chamber below, I'll see what I can get, if anything. I am doubtful he's gonna have anything. Friend? Hello, friend. Got a new cylinder for you. She brought more treasures. Yep, have your Sam cylinder. Yes, a fair gift, Beaver Spawn. This Vault Keeper shall glean what knowledge a great mind can. The last surgery. What's this? Patient doesn't seem to be enjoying themselves. I don't think they use anesthetics. I don't know if I like listening to that one. I'll go for require. There we go. It's much better. Well, that was mildly disturbing, wasn't it? Lovely. I'm looking for a way up. If it exists. It's not going to be up there, because that would lead into the room we were in a minute ago. Have you got an up? I feel like this should have something. But there's not anything there. How did you get to that floor? How the hell did you get to it? I know what I need to do, vaguely. I just don't know how you get to it. Now, it looks like an exit. You say it looks like an exit, but I found the opposite side of it already. Is the issue. So it's not really exiting anything. As far as I could find anyway. Because you have, like, yeah, up here. Gets you into the tower. Then you go up here. Was something hidden before. Gets you into the back side of that. So the opposite side of this room. I'm currently there. We had been just next to it. So that's like the connecting bit just here. This doesn't let you go up either. There might be a gap in between. There's no guarantee there isn't, but you can like hear the Vault Keeper guy in the next room. This next question is, there's a passage over there. That passage being leading to that corner. Not anything there. Falling down. Again, nothing. I never found the way to that passage to my right. Is there a way up from here? There's not a passage up, is there? This does lead to London, yeah. It leads to London if I go down this way. I never found anything else from this passage, other than it leads to Bylewater. Which is all well and good. But I don't want to be in Bylewater. Like, is there anything here at all hidden? If I jump down there, that just takes me down. I kind of don't want to go down. There's a bit of a... Actually not that much of a journey, but it does take me to fast travel. I could get back up. I guess if I fall slowly, I could see if on my way down there's anything. It'd be nice if I knew it was at the bottom or not. I should really go back, put on the compass while exploring. It would make sense. Yeah, I don't know what you're meant to do here. Because this area, I'm fairly confident, does not have anything else for me. There's more stuff here, yes. But there's a way to open up that, like, middle channel. One potential thing I thought is there might be a way in from, like, the side there. I never found a way in. There might be a way in from below, which means I need to go to that bench. That's my next thing that I've not checked. I'd be more willing to say that than there being, like, something I missed on the way down to Biowater. I remember seeing there was a passage to the left. Okay. I might give that an attempt. I will go stick on my compass while checking the bench further down. It's not in there. Where am I? I don't know where I am entirely. I'm gonna go down though. I know that much. It's not anything there. Nor him. And that should lead me to the bench, right? From here, there isn't a way up to the ceiling. There's this. There we go. I'm glad that hunch paid off. Is this what I'm after? A rusted statue of a pilgrim. Huh. Hark, Elgrim, you climb our eternal embrace, who stands at the threshold, our stark citadel of stone. No, true service may now commence. Forget your weary shell, forgo urge to still our loom commands. Give greatest gift, join our court, raise shell, voice and sing. Elgrim asked aside those many sinful hopes for rest and reward, remain pure, within our midst ask for nothing. See citadel simple stone, bare and adorned. See Einar garb. I don't know if this is important. How sparse, oh meal, know that excess is sin. Stay vigil as for both wretched pilgrims dare relent. There based as I left unpunished. This is just automated, right? Dear Elgrim, dark it seems now. Come your guide, hear a voice. Light at your own, give of yourself for great Farlim, first children bequeath it to us. Okay. Okay, that's now repeating. If I just play music, does anything more happen? Pilgrims all, siblings serving. Devout, unwavering, all are equal. I mean, is there more to this? I kind of want to go up, my guy. I won't lie. Where did I find this? There's a bench at the bottom of... I'm gonna go stick on a compass. Anyway, I am here on the Whispering Vault's bench. I went up. I want to say there's a way up there, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm also going to stick on my compass. I think it's worth having, at least for the moment. I'm gonna have one last quick check up here. I don't think I missed anything, but just in case. Is there like it seems now. Let words become your guide. Hear her voice. Give of yourself. This isn't useful, is it? This is just like flavor text stuff. I don't think beating this guy up does anything either. I'm pretty sure it's a robot. I don't think hitting it does anything much. Indeed. I don't know what this guy is supposed to be about. He seems mostly useless. I guess I'll come back with stronger music. Maybe? I don't know what Act 3 is the issue. I could always just go start Act 3, then start looking again. Like, that is an option. I don't know entirely if I get new abilities. That's an option. I don't have a harp item yet. I was thinking maybe grab that, play it to the guy. See if better music makes him speak more properly. Because music is what will come up. Seeing as music's the thing that got him to be awake, better music will get him to be more awake. Right? I don't quite know how that works. I'm thinking we do that first. So I'm trying to make my way back up to the top. I think's what my best move is. Because I don't know. I want that music thing, regardless. Because it seems like it's going to have some effect somewhere. I don't know what effect, I don't know where. But it's bound to do something of use, right? Unless it's just so you can get more people to sing with you at once. Which is entirely possible, because it is quite cheap. Okay, rest here. I can do without that for now. I mean, is that different to usual? I can get people to sing from further away. Are we the last? Gather what you can, sweet gift. Okay. Back down. We are going to try again with that big fella I ran into. Seems it might be useful. Is this what I want? No. No, this isn't where I want. I don't want to have to drop down that hole to bile water, but I am thinking there might be a passage in that hole. Because that's like the last place I would think of checking. And I mean, they always say things will be in the last place you think to look, right? It's only the last place, so I really don't want to go back to bile water. Yeah, I'll try this again. I'll try this with better music, see if it does anything. It might. I am doubtful, but it might. Vows unwavering, pilgrims all. All are equal. Siblings serving. It's not changed anything. Okay. Well, I've got an idea, and it's a bad one. But what if there's something in this area, right? No, that's not gonna have anything, is it? There could be a passage leading all the way up, though, right? Right? Like, there's a chance. That's a really not good chance. But there is a chance. And I'm assuming what this does is it extends the range of what the music lets you do. Which means you can now actually listen to the enemies better. Because you can play the music for the enemies, is the thing. And the enemies will have their own little lines they'll sing along with the music. That's what I would assume the harp is for. Yeah, I'm thinking there will be something to the left. I didn't want to have to go back to London. But I think we do need to boil water. And at least that passage to boil water in. Yeah, I'd imagine if I now play my music here. Yeah, those two guys are now both singing. In Dark and Deep, Hours to Guard, songs that we may sing. Yeah, because that definitely extends the range, right? Yeah, the trick is, you don't want to actually go to London. You want to just skirt around the entrance to London. Yeah, I know what you mean. Is it through this way, or... No, it's a floor above. I'm not particularly paying attention to my health and well-being as I do all of this, but I am just running around. I don't really care too much. But alright, down here, let's do this. Let's wait for that to finish. There we go. Yeah, hang to the left. There's definitely spikes, but I'm not seeing anything breakable as I fall down. No. Okay. Let's be careful. See, there's this. There is something here. Okay. That is a mean place to hide it. But I figured it out. However, this doesn't lead up. This leads down. Unless, does that open the entire thing? It does, doesn't it? Okay. We've got a big old button. And we've now got a vent that lets you go up. This is a whole bunch of rosaries. And I'm assuming this is the flea lives up here. Right? This is just a flea. This is a really elaborate place. No, this is an... There's an area. Huh. Why is there an area? And I can hear the flea. They're just asleep. You silly guy. It's not anything up in that top right corner, but I know there's a bug who wants me dead. Can I want him gone? Just in case there is something up here. Anything? No? Okay. Fair enough. Sure. I should have kept more of my silk if I'd known there was going to be an actual area here. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get some silk off of this. I wonder, do I get more silk if I do charge attacks? It does hit multiple times, I believe. I don't know if I did, but I did kill him. So that's kinda good. What about you? I do a charge attack on you. I feel I hit you there and didn't get any silk. Okay. There we go. It does look cool, you're not wrong. I do quite like the charged attack, guys. But yeah, what have we actually got here? So it feels like we're on the roof of the citadel. Which, I can't think of any other areas where it's similar to you being on the actual roof of the place. I mean, we've died, but that's fine. We can make our way back. I'm trying to think where that might lead. I shouldn't have been thinking. I should have just done the fight. But yeah. Where would that? As a point, I can look at my map now. You're entirely correct, Sekur. That leads to the edge of Songclave, is where that leads. So I look at this. That bit's now filled in. Okay. Now that's all well and good. But what would they be hiding up there? I'm wanting to say a mask fragment, maybe? It's quite a tricky area to get to. So I'm assuming there's more than just a fleet. Like, what am I currently missing? I'm pretty sure there's a mask fragment I can buy. So it's more likely to be a spool fragment I'm finding up here. Yeah, it connects to the Songclave area. Not like actually connects into Songclave. But yeah. Okay, it's one of them dead, two of them dead. We're doing fine. Let's get a quick heal. There we go. Yeah, that charge attack is quite fun. This. Oh. Okay, what's this? A Samsung. Okay, not what I'd expected. That lets me open a door. Okay, so it's got a connection. I'm assuming it's a shortcut back rather than a shortcut to get somewhere. Why do I want to get anywhere from here? Is it just a Samsung? I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be quite upset if that's all I'm getting. Because this has been a right pain in the arse to get. No, there is something hidden. A heavy rosary necklace. Hooray! Hooray. There's possibly more stuff further up here? I don't know how you get higher up. But there's potentially more stuff up there. It's interesting. Let's play that. He doesn't care much for my music. I want to try and get the music on, you friend. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go sit up here. Yeah. That is worth trying. I don't think that harp does anything. I think it just extends the range. I wonder, does it actually say more now that I have it? Expands and strengthens the effects. Expands, yeah, I got that. Strengthens. Now that makes me curious. Actually, I'm gonna keep the compass. We're still looking for stuff. What a weird place that was. I feel there's more, but I don't know how you'd get to it. Next, though, I believe... Yeah, we have one up in Mount Fae. We have one down the Wormways. So Mount Fae, I think's... It's going to be an interesting one to get to. How best would I do that? I don't know. I might put that on hold slightly. Because I've got an idea. It's not a good idea. But I've got an idea. It will require me to... I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm going to put this on. Because I know there is something in the far fields. Like, there's the gate with the creature beyond it. There's a flea beyond it. I'm going to quickly try this. I'm going to see if I can get the guy to batter down the gate with a strengthened thing. And if it's strengthened, does this guy do anything more? No, same as usual. Fair enough. Yeah, from here, we wanted to go pretty much just up. I can do up. As a direction I can follow. Here we go. We're as high up as we need to be. Head on over to this side. And I have a feeling this won't open until Act 3. But I'm going to give it a shot. Scarred Shell. Fast Wild. Gouging Rock. Nah, I don't think we're doing anything new. Ah well, worth a shot. I'm assuming that opens up at some point. Or I need to open it from the other side, and I don't know how you'd get to the other side. Unless... I might have an idea. If I want to get to the other side... Presumably I need to drop down from above. Right? Because there's a big kind of area that's been left blank underneath Greymore on the right hand side. I'll look at the map in a second to show you. But there's this whole area here. Have I missed something along this way? Perhaps. I'm going to check. We're going to see what we've got. I hadn't planned on, like, trying to get literally every single flea this stream, but, I've gotten the ability to try. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Continue down near the ground. I'm keeping an eye out. Anything that looks out of place, I'm gonna hit. Not seeing much that looks out of place, though. We've got this bit of dock here. No. That doesn't lead to anything. I should be staying to the bottom, but I want to go down, I think. Okay, definitely nothing there. Anything here? That's breakable, isn't it? That'll be broken from the other side. Okay, yeah. So you go in from the opposite side. Must be. Unless it means there's a way in from up here? No, definitely not from there. That bit up there, I want to try and just cheat the parkour briefly. This is going to be a pain. There we go. Okay, got it. Beat up this fella. There we are. No, he wasn't hiding anything. There's not anything breakable. I mean, is there anything further up? That was definitely a breakable wall I just came across. Right? It just didn't look like it was broken from this side. We've got a slightly hidden area. That's where we got the threefold pin before. I don't think I've been up to this top part in, like, how long was it since I actually got up here for, was it an ability we got? I think it was an ability. Yeah, we got an ability once upon a time. Honestly, can't even remember what it was. What ability did you get up there? That just more silk regen. Is that what I got? I don't know. But there doesn't look to be anything there. Not currently. So I'm assuming Act 3. That beast's gonna break down the gate. Is that the Fred Storm skill? Got it. I would explain why I didn't remember, because I've not really used that ever. Okay, down here should be quickest way out. Just heading on down. Is it around here? Have I gone too far? No, I need to go further down. Okay, this is fine. I know where I am now. This is all good. Let's continue dropping down. Okay, next we're gonna go to Mount Faven. I'm gonna try and get the fleas that I can get. So from here, I need to go out to the left. Hey Dragonborn, good to see you. Hope you had a lovely weekend. What have we've got this way. I mean, you got that wailing thing we're supposed to be tracking from the slab. It sounded almost louder outside. An awesome weekend with Shy? Hell yeah, I'm glad you both had a good time. I mean, there's definitely someone here, but I can't see any ability to track them. I mean, are they in the hidden bit? I don't think they are. No, that's definitely coming from in the main area. Down? No, not anything there. Shopping, she got a Funko doll. Box from the... Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Can't say I'm too bothered about the Funko Pop stuff myself, but yeah, I'm glad she got something she likes. Okay, it's not here. I guess just continue up. See if we can come across anything. Ah, something to track. There we go. And we are up. Okay. I can do up. That is certainly a direction I'm familiar with. Let's quickly stop in for a bench. There we go. I mean, I didn't mean to get distracted doing this, but it is a quest that I kind of wanted to do, so... Ah, well. What have we got? We have apparently someone off to the left here. Continuing to track, we get another bench, and... Are you in here? Yes, there's a little hole in the wall. I don't like how this is covered in all that gunk the flies spit out. earth are these things? This is fine. This is still fine. There we go. If this is just beating up a bunch of small dudes, this isn't anything bad. Let's get a heal quickly. Then we get a boss. It's a broodmother. Okay. She doesn't get damaged by explosions from her own things as well, so that's good to know. And this is going alright. I'm just kind of confused mostly as to why she's not more challenging. If she just jumps at me, it's not the hardest to avoid. There we go. Let's just heal again. You rage quit because roast out her food. You know, she is throwing weird little children, yeah. As a bit odd. I mean, she's a brood mother. She gives birth to things. It's in the name, you know. That slam attack there, I think, is the most difficult part. But this seems fine though. I can beat her. Should probably change my stuff so I've not got that, like, what you call it? Yeah, heart on. What would be more useful? I'm gonna save us. What an odd boss. There we go. They cascade into each other. This is fine. We're managing. So someone killing her in a minute. Just a bunch of tools. I mean, fair. I can see that working. I don't like the sound of her straining when she gives birth to these things. That is something I will say I'm not the fondest of. If I do that, never mind. I almost hit her for a whole bunch. It's a risky move, but if it pays off, it does a lot of damage. Okay, knock her down. A heal. There we go. This is bad. She's gonna do something to me while I'm knocked down like that. Or not apparently. Heal. There we go. Well, I think I've won, right? I don't think this is supposed to happen, is it? Oh no, I knocked her down. Never mind. I mean, I won anyway, but I did kind of get her stuck. I get a broodmother's eye. Hooray. That's a bit more, but just ripping out her eye. But fair play, I guess, for it. Fair play. I do need to have my compass back on, don't I? And possibly the heart? I don't think the heart's what's needed right now. I don't think it does. I don't know if it's needed ever. I'd like to think at one point it might be. Like someone will say, quick, we need 50 cc's of like music. I don't know. Is that gonna save someone's life? Probably not. You can't just stick on jazz and have someone survive from like some fatal accident. But we can hope. We can hope it's that easy. For now, I need to make my way through here. How much can I be bothered with doing this the proper way? I'd rather just not lose. So I'm just going to do this the proper way. Useful thing, by the way, I heard, Secker, if you still need to do this area, which I believe you do, apparently the Flintstone that lets you put fire damage on your weapon, if you use that, it also helps alleviate the cold for like an extra 5 seconds or so. So if you want extra time for your parkour segments, then you can use that. Whether it's particularly worth using it, I don't know. Apparently you can, so useful bit of information for you there. Already done it? Ah, fair enough. It is lovely having a double jump, isn't it? I can see why he wants to do it. Go. I am too high up. I actually want to be further down. Never mind. I kind of got carried away doing the parkour. From here, want to go across this. I've been shot by a laser. Now you get annoyed when you want her to float and she instead jumps into spikes. Yeah. Yeah. That is annoying, but yeah, I fully understand. I think like a vertical dash would have been better than the double jump personally. It would have still fit thematically. And yeah, wouldn't have been quite so annoying for parkour. But hey, what are you gonna do? Not much, really. I need back, so I'm gonna check my map. It is somewhere above me. I don't know if I can jump all the way up there. It's like a passage above where I am. Yes, you can just jump up there. That wasn't like in any way indicated that there was a hidden passage. There just was a hidden passage if you kept jumping up. Okay. Thanks, game. I definitely wouldn't have found that otherwise. That's annoying. I don't like it when this game just has stuff which you quite clearly won't know to find. Because there's no indication there's anything hidden. Like, I understand. Yeah, you don't want things that are hidden to be obvious, but like give it a breakable ceiling or something. No. That just annoys me a bit about this game. Like that surgeon's key, I wouldn't have known how to get earlier. If I hadn't just looked that up while trying to figure out, oh, ornate keys, how do you get them? Because I've not come across any. You don't come across them. They're not a thing. Alright, next place to go, Wormways, I believe. It's probably head to Bone Bottom, I reckon. Bone Bottom feels like the place to be. You should have a bench as well to top up on the hill. There we go. I haven't really updated my map, but imagining that was just a little side area in the slab. I don't know. No, because it's at the bench. No, it's updating the area of the flea. That's what's updating. Send that up. Do I actually need it? I do. You gotta wait for it to come back. I just want to jump on top of it while it goes up, but you can't. You can do this. And just like spam jump. Alright. Over here to Wormways. It's above where I am. Not seeing any bits in the ceiling that look suspicious. But now I don't even trust that as like an assessment. Can I climb up this? No. No, I can't. Is there... That's breakable. There we go. I was gonna say, is there a passage up here? There is. Passage which hopefully shouldn't be anything too bad. It's just a little bit of parkour that I'm being impatient with. I mean, as much as I want to save the guy, it's kind of funny just watching him be carried around, despite being capable of flying. With him gone, is that all there is in this room? Feels like it. Okay. Next, deep docks, and then there, and that's it, right? No more anywhere else. Unlocked map for the Citadel. I'm assuming that was just the one in Songclave area. Yeah, we've literally just got 2 more to find. That's lovely. If that's all I need, then I need to get to Act 3 to presumably get the door open with the beast. I don't quite know how that works. I don't quite. Yeah, for now, make my way down. We want to go to deep docks. But I do want to try and check in again on the guy who was in the sauna before. At the start of the stream. If I can go to him, I can use the diving bell. Again, that might be an Act 3 thing. For now, I know there's a flea somewhere nearby. That looks breakable, now that I know I'm looking for it. He's just happily snoozing up here. Can't believe him. Is there anything more up here, or is it just a flea? I'm assuming I'm meant to be coming in, like, before having a double jump, with where this is. So if I can get to this guy more easily than I'm supposed to. I'm gonna still check over in this corner. That's not breakable? No? Okay. We've got one last fleet, and I don't know how you get up here. Is it worth looking up? Like the Pilgrim's Rest door? I'm tempted. Is that... I don't know. It feels like it's probably something for later, like that beast is gonna break down the door at some point. I don't know. It could be I can go there now and I'm just missing something. I'll see if I can get anything from the guy over here. If I can, I'm gonna do the diving bell, whatever that does for me. Because I... Okay, he is here. Hello. Need something Dr. Boss and busy. Keep well, okay. Now I'm confused. Because I am certain of the fact that you're supposed to talk to that fellow. You talk to him and he's supposed to give you access to the diving bit. So let me through. And if I interact with the diving bell, does something change? I'd imagine it's not a case of interacting with the diving bell, right? Diving bell, ornate clamp. Yeah, if it's just shut by an ornate clamp. So the first game I assumed, oh yeah, ornate key, because there were ornate keys. That made sense to me. That's not what you need. You need to go talk to that fella. And I don't know what makes him let you in. I mean, he says he's busy. How do I make him not busy with his work? Is that a thing I can do? Maybe? It's unlikely. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with him. I can't help him excavate the materials, can I? It might need me to be in Act 3, yeah. That would be my main assumption of if I can't do it now, that's what I need. But I don't see why. Like, in terms of like thematically, for the storytelling, that would matter. And something talk to the boss. I can play your music. Carnal everlasting. Tempered, molded. Heat it, shape it. The work endures. I would assume then I come back later. There's really no indication that that's the guy you go to, is there? But apparently that's what you need to do at some point. I'm gonna look up how you get through the Pilgrim's Rest door. Because I'm assuming you can't. Let's see. Silksong. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there is stuff beyond the door. Let's see. The Bell Beast room apparently is the key. There's a secret path. I never would have guessed that. Okay, I'm not reading any further. That's a bit silly. Okay, sure. Why not? I don't like the number of just completely hidden passages. Not like secret passages, just completely hidden ones that you're not going to find unless you know they're there. Or you know to look for something in that area. Let me show you, Sekiro. Let me show you just how hidden this is. It's down here. How was I supposed to know? Like, that is in no way, shape, or form something I would have instinctively done. Do you want me to go back and show you again? I can. It's just in here. How are you supposed to know that? I guess there's a broken bit in the pillar. But that is in no way, like, something I would intuitively do. Like, I don't know. I'm in agreement with you, Sek. It is not a kind thing for the devs to have done, but it doesn't surprise me that they've not been kind. Like, that's kind of to be expected. Should beat up this guy quickly. There we go. There could be all sorts hidden in here. I know there's at least a flea, and there's a beast from the other side of that door. That's all I'm aware of. Yeah, I feel that is a bit silly to have hidden all of this. Like, that's been, like, yeah, fair enough, a bile water one I could find. Like, that was a bit tricky, but I could find. This isn't one I think I'd find, because there wasn't anything intuitive to lead me to think I had to approach it from that far below. You know? Even with the double jump, this is still going to be a pain. Like, this is some very mean platform. Like, especially, like, if you don't have all the abilities I've currently got. Because I don't see what you're supposed to do there. He just already. Don't worry, Sekir. I'm sure you'll manage somehow. Just watch for be something hidden in this tunnel too. There wasn't. I can hear the flea. There's the vibrations happening as well. Hello, flea. That's all of the fleas, I believe. Of the areas I've been to already. There might be more, so I'm getting an achievement or so. It's one of these guys. This isn't even like a boss. This is just a guy. This is fine. I say fine, it's still a bit tricky. But, not as bad as I thought it would be. There we go. You should drop a beast shard, yeah. There we go. All of that for flea. All of that for flea. Like, what would lead you to think you have to start down here to get up to there, when there's this much open space above it? And there's still got to be something up above, right? Like, there wasn't anything hidden in here? No, like, breakable walls, can't climb up through the roof? No? There's definitely something hidden. I don't know what. Because 100% is something, like, in that kind of an area. Right? Can't even sit on a bench to properly update things unless I pay money. Which I will do, because I want to update my map. That's a bit annoying. That's a little bit annoying. Yeah, 2 testers alongside the devs. I apparently did not miss anything. Good to know. That area is self-contained. I mean, saying the devs aren't normal is a bit mean, but I fully understand what you're getting at. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna assume somewhere up here there's a breakable wall. It's just an assumption I'm making. Does that bit there feel breakable? Is that anything breakable on either side? No. That felt like a significant thing on the way up as a marker. Anything breakable here? That feels like there's got to be something that you can break on the other side. I found a few spots like that on the map. I don't know where the other side is, or how you get it. Like, this there, again, could be a secret passage, but it's not. Based on no real, like, logic. That isn't a secret passage. That's just a gap in the wall. So how are you supposed to know to check other gaps in the wall? It's just, it feels silly. Okay, 100% there is something here, because I did briefly spot something on the map, which I was on a minute ago. I was trying to find the way in. So when I beat the game on the day it was released, people are speedrun it in an hour. Yeah, it might be those kinds of people. It wouldn't be just your average person, would it? It wouldn't be that easy. There's apparently a whole part of this map I'm just missing. Seems like an important part of the map. I'll not lie. That might be an Act 3 thing, potentially. Because if I look at the map, it is, I think, there? Yeah, it's pretty much there. There is a passage on both the left and right hand side of this little section. It's further down than where I am now. So it'd be here? Yeah, just above where I am currently. Like that spot there I just hit. There's something here. I can't find it. It doesn't exist. I'll show you the map I found online if you want. There's apparently something in that bush. I'm gonna have to go back to damned ant area. And oh no. You say you think I'm tripping. I'm going off of a map I have found online. I don't know if I'm able to trip with that. Like, the map says there is something. I will trust the online map, because you know what people are like with Hollow Knight. And they will have been just the same in this game. And they will have properly mapped literally everything out. There is no secret anywhere that will have gone undiscovered. There's only one other way in I can think of to get to that area. And it's from the Hunter's March, according to the map online. Only reason I'm using this map currently is because I wouldn't have found the majority of this stuff, I don't think, I am where I need to be. It's through here. It's up that bit. How do I get up? There's got to be a thing that lets me go up there. Okay. I'm gonna say that is enough for now. We're gonna go to Act 3. Quickest way back is probably Deep Docks. Isn't it? What, you mean the Wisp area? Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know if the Wisp area is actually important in any capacity, but I feel it's necessary in order to do the, like, Rashers mission with the Courier's Rasher. Why do all these ants sound like they're doing a Donald Duck impression? Let me go back quick. They sound like someone making angry Donald Duck noises. I don't think they're supposed to sound like that, but it's what I'm hearing it as, alright? Like, there's a definite similarity. Alright, from here, we have, I think, found all the fleas. We didn't get an achievement, so I'm going to assume there's another area I can get to. That'll be in Act 3, and that will be how I get the fleas. In fact, I can check that map, there's fleas on it. It does not seemingly mark any fleas. There is like one more map, but it's not marking any fleas. Have I not got all the fleas? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna check, because it feels as if I've got all of them. And then we're gonna go to Act 3. Let's make my way through there. I'm doing fine. Just keep on going. We want to drop down. Can I make him back away? Yes, I can, so let's get rid of that. Just use the harpoon to get through him. We've got a bench, so I don't particularly care about falling in there. You're waving. Oh, my dear friend, Miss Hornet. Look how many of the lost fleas have come. It seems even last few stragglers are now with us. As well, Flea Master. My travels through this land have been far and deep, and yet almost every reach I met with friendly, inquisitive presence of your kind. Your flea's an uncommon desire for adventure, which I find admirable, even if it is seldom matched by capability. Though I am long accustomed to travelling alone, following your journey and sharing some part in its progress has been a warm thing. I'm so happy too you've made wee fleas. I'd be honoured to bestow you one final gift, Miss Hornet, a treasure from Fleakind's glorious past. May it mark you forever as a friend to us all. There we go. That is now me having done it. What's that? Decrease the cost of silk skills while at full health. I'm not gonna use it. It's good to have, but I'm not gonna use it. Oh, we got all the fleas. I am happy with that. That's good. I think we don't really have anything left to do now other than Act 3, do we? I think that has to be what I do. Yeah, it is counterproductive. You're right, Sekir. Because if you're at full health, what else are you going to use your silk on? You know? Just, it seems kind of pointless. But you know, I'm happy enough. I'm happy enough. We got all the fleas. I got an achievement out of it. It's just the most useful of things as a reward. Hello, bell creature. I'm gonna quickly get some health. And then I think we're off to the Grand Belly. If I pick the right one, if I not move my cursor far enough, might not move my cursor. Yeah, I didn't. This is not the Grand Belly. This place, I think, is London. Yeah, went to London. What a terrible, terrible mistake. Okay, heading into here. We are... I'm trying to think where is the best place to go. Probably first shrine. First shrine seems like it should be good. Head on down and out. Let's double check there's not anything new here.
Ah, Elos.
No, nothing new from you. We can give off this. Lovely. That is possibly the last of those missions. And I got 2 heavy necklaces, would be another 440. Is that enough for anything from you? Get me to 640, would get me a spool fragment. I do want the craft metal. That is definitely something I want. I'll say that's good enough for now. I will go to the high halls very briefly. Because I do want to do the crafting there. And then whenever I'm next at the architect, I can go ask her for the last... As far as I'm aware, last thing I can spend craft metal. I don't think there's more. There might be. I don't know, I hope not. Because if so, I don't know where you get more craft metal. Like, I've been pretty good at keeping on top of things. I think I will have found everything. In terms of, like, craft metal and the rest of it. This doesn't feel like the way to go do this, does it? Ah, well. I definitely sat on this bench. I'm just gonna make sure. Because I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen with this. Oh no. Okay, you cannot hold on to that wall. That didn't work. Hold on to that one. And you know what? That went better than I thought it would. This... I don't think it has a way up. But it does give me a stopping off point. Which lets me then try to get up. Okay. That seems possible. I don't know how easy it seems, but it seems possible. Yes, that little section there, I think, is going to be what gets me. If even, I might die on this little bit. No. I tried to do downward slash, I think that was a horizontal. Damn it. Okay. Let's try and make my way back up. So I don't want to have to go all the way around the coral chambers in order to get to there. That's going to be a pain. I don't know if this is less of a pain. But I know the other way is definitely a pain. So I can make myself feel better by avoiding it. So I can do that section. That's all well and good. Okay. Using my harpoon did not, like, refill my double jump or anything. can do this. I can. I might be able to do this. I hope I can. I've got a Silk Eater if I need it. I've got several of them. With not much currently to be done using them. I'm gonna use one. There we go. Let's me get some healing. The thing in my bag is crying again, isn't it? It does that whenever I use a Silk Eater, because it doesn't properly close my menu. I think is what it is. Oh. Oh. I made it up. Hell yeah. Okay. I know this wants craft metal. There we go. Gets me Hogfly. Will seek nearby foes and attack. Seems like it might actually be quite good. So that's something I use and then it just does extra damage over time. That's pretty nice. You shut up, little small creature. I don't think it will shut up, but I really wish it would. I used the Silk Eater to get the silk, is what I used it for, Sekiro. I understand there was rosaries as well. I mostly cared about the silk so I could get some healing. Yeah, we've got a fancy fruit fly. It's very exciting, you know? I don't know if it's any good, but hopefully. Hopefully. I don't think there'd be anything new in here anymore, no? Play music, nothing happens. Cool. Next thing to do then, I go sit on the bench. Is got the clockwork core to make my way up. And to make my way up this. I know of it. I've not played it, but I know of it, Sekiro. I do need to make my way past these fellas. Or, I think fella. It's only the one, isn't it, on this side? Oh, never mind. There are multiple. And they are a pain. In which case, head to the bench just down below. Did kind of want to head here anyway. Pretty good game. I mean, I've heard good stuff about it, yeah. I've heard the later games are less good. But yeah, I've heard it's good fun. I've heard it's good fun. I'm assuming this opens that bit above me. Yeah. In which case, time for platforming. Okay, so far off to a good start. Not done anything, but so far it's off to a good start. I think I can just skip this. I didn't want to do my double jump. Thanks for having the double jump and hovering the same button game. I do appreciate that. What I want is to stand there briefly. I've got a double jump just to beat this area. What, is it bad enough to warrant getting a double jump? Okay. That's concerning, if it's quite that bad. Hold on to this. Make my way up to this. This seems reasonable so far. I know there's not any fleas hidden here. Doesn't look like there's any hidden passages. That gate's now opened. There we are. Jumped into that spike. Yeah, it's so far reasonable sector. I don't know if it'll stay that way. But so far, this isn't anything too bad. What do I do here? I guess we float over. It's giving me kind of White Palace vibes. That's what I'm getting from this. Also, I saw there's a platform. I should go stand here for a second. Okay, that's difficult. I'm trying to do this without the double jump. I'll make an attempt. I'll make an attempt. I do need to have the hover though, so I'll need to be doing the double jump slightly. I made that said, barely using the double jump, because I need to have the ability to hover, is the issue, Seeker. Like, I can't not do the double jump, and then just not hover as well. I think I do need a hover to be doing this. I can get this guy. There we go. I'm assuming going over here is beneficial for some reason. Right? It just gets me into the chamber I was just in a minute ago. Okay. Odd. Okay. No, you said not to double jump. I'll not do that. I'll just dash, I guess. I mean, if I go from here, I can... Yeah, I can... Oh, we're supposed to turn these. Are we? What am I meant to be doing? What? I'm assuming I need to set a continuous thing. Can I get a continuous line going? Oh, this seems painful. This isn't a fun puzzle. This is worse than the parkour. This is silly. Is there like a clue somewhere? Yeah, I've got to do this 4 times. Okay, that lines up. It's almost all lined up. Just this top section's not quite there. Okay, so it isn't the case of one of these is locked in place. Just none of these actually connect current. Okay. Let's keep going until one connects. That connects. Lovely. Good stuff. That connects. That connects. Who came up with this and thought, oh yeah, fun puzzle. We're gonna get them to do complete and utter guesswork at the game. That's not fun. I don't know if the devs over at Team Cherry know what fun is. You know? I'm not convinced. I'm gonna make this line up. There we go, that seems correct. Now we just need to hit this last one. This without a double jump to get that. I think you could do it, but the double jump helps for just that bit alone, honestly. I mean, at least there's not a boss. If I did all that and then there was a boss, I'd be a little upset. It's an architect's melody. And we've learnt the threefold song. Is that the Silksong though? I don't know. Could be. I'll also just fall down to my death is another option. Let's like move the marker over at Farfields. It's hard to navigate that map. I did. So most of this map's being filled in now. We've done that. We've only got that belt to figure out. I think we need to get to Act 3. What's the intended way to leave? They didn't add a nice easy way, did they? Because you can't see what's below you very easily. Yeah, nah, I'm glad I had the double jump. I don't know if it is strictly necessary. I'm glad I had it. I can't see what's below me. The intention of the whole game is that sick. Like, not just that area. Pilgrim of Far and Eternal, you rare chosen who hath ascended to this final threshold. Listen to our wish. Deliver it, that you may rise above and see your pilgrimage end. We would hear the song of Architect at the core of the citadel. We sustain our realm, its walls, its floors, its voice, even as others fall silent. Hear the voice of the keepers within their grand vaults. They who guard our history, our prayers and our secrets across the ages. We hear the melody of the conductors held high in their gleaming towers. They, bearing the heaviest mantle, who would guide our land ever on to greatness. It's Wonderwall. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed Sekiro? It's not Wonderwall. It could have been. It could have been. Yeah, the conductor does look like the guy from the Surgeon Ward. Yeah, earlier. Pilgrim, who would hold our song within your shell, rise above. Offer your most devout self unto our sacred heart. Well, I'll do just that then, I guess. Before that, I'm gonna sit on the bench. But I think that's us getting to Act 3 now, right? Right? Like we've silked the song. Although assuming we've got more songing to do. Let me quickly, just to make it more dramatic whenever we do songs. I'm gonna take off the compass. I'm gonna put on this instead. So that's gonna be more music, I guess. I don't know. More song for our song. I'm gonna quickly check. Like, there's not anything hidden, is there? Not any other secret way up. No. There's not anything. And up the lift we go. To Act 3. A lot of flowers. And is that lace? Okay, new boss fight with lace. Or is it the same boss fight as before? It's feeling like the same boss fight as before, honestly. Like, this is fine. I'm pretty sure I got her first try before. I hope she adds some new moves in, because I'll not lie, this is kind of boring for like the very top of the tower. I expected more. I cannot. No, she's got more. She's got more. Let's do charge attacks on her when given a chance. Charge attacks seem to hit a lot of times. I don't know if it does better damage. You're imagining it does. And she's not too bad. I didn't expect to fight her again, just up here. Like, where's the big boss? It's not her, is it? She's not the one who's been manipulating all of these bugs with the strings. Oh, I didn't see what was happening there, but she hit me. Okay. She's just been sleeping up here, yeah. That's all she's been doing. I'm gonna see if I can get her. I've not got too long until I need to disappear because I've got plans for the evening. So I think we've got another 1 or 2 attempts of her. She doesn't seem too bad though. I think I've learnt her moveset a bit. I'm gonna start using the tool on her as well. This should be doable. Like, this should be very much doable. Actually just hit me for 2 damage there as well. Like, it makes sense because she's a later boss. But I don't feel the attack itself should hit for 2 when it's just that quick to hit. Okay, start poisoning her. And I think that's me dead. Okay, cool. I went a lot more aggressively there. I don't know if playing aggressively was the way to go. I know the way I beat her originally was just jumping on her head constantly. So I might try that. Just pogoing her seemed to be pretty powerful. And the first time I fought anyway. No, I just need to be in the air to avoid her for most attacks. That seems reasonable. Yeah, no, attacking her from above is the way to go. Unless she does a jump. I'll see the message in a second, Seth. I'm focusing on the boss fight for the moment. Like I see there's a message there. I'm not reading it right this second. Did I just crit her? I didn't seem to do any damage, folks. I don't know. Okay, second phase. Just use the gun. Gun her again. Got hit. Just quickly heal. She can't get me if I'm over here, but never mind. That damages you for 2. Don't do that. I thought I could just heal over the ledge and then fall down and be mostly safe. I'm gonna go back to my pogo trick. That seems pretty solid as far as attack patterns go for me. Okay, into third phase. It's all well and good. Didn't expect her to make a return trip off of that attack. And just jumped right where I was dashing. It's gonna be long lost sister from Deep Nest? I mean, maybe? She might have been like a previously kidnapped weaver. I'm assuming this is similar to how I'm a weaver and something else mix. She is a weaver and a something else mix. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if the weavers had experimented with like eugenics or something, maybe with like mixing genes, but I don't know. I don't know if the mum ran away to eat this. I don't actually know much of the lore, honestly, for Hornet from the original game. I mean, perhaps she was looking for her mum, and that's why she was in the kingdom. I'm left for Deep Nest. You're saying she left a child before leaving? I mean, yeah. I'm confused as to whether you're making a joke or if it's actually lore. Because I mean, this could just be the sister that was left behind. Yeah. Like, assuming that is actually from lore. I could see that making sense. And she hit me, damn it. Kinda needed that healing there. Okay, got heal. Go. Is that 3 dashes simultaneously she just did? That's a bit mean. You're making a guess? I mean, maybe. I think I can make one last attempt. One last attempt. And then I do have to go, sadly. Oh, I wanna fight her. I think I can beat her is the thing. Like, jumping over her seems the safest option for most of these attacks. So I'm just going to try and keep that up, mostly. Is that like the sound of her parrying me? What was that the sound of? I still don't know. Okay, fine. I've got plenty of health still. Doing alright. Less alright when she does that. I can heal. Right. She parry me from running into her? I'm confused at that. Okay, we're into a new phase. Hit her a little bit in the hopes that would actually, you know, get me enough silk to heal. It didn't quite, but almost did. Her knocking her into there seems pretty good if I can ever pull it off. Okay, so she does this twice, right? Okay, she stays on the ground. Alright, I thought that was like an after image on the ground. Sad, I'm gonna have to pick this up again next time because I need to get away for stuff. But I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to doing more. For now, that is all. I'm enjoying this. I'm looking forward to getting to Act 3. For now, I hope you've all enjoyed too, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.